Alright, well, let's see if we can't get this thing going. I timed the opportunity wrong. It's meant to be raining all day today. You can probably hear it. I do apologise. It's raining heavier. Snowy, come here, girl. The guy told me that it only starts with ether, which is, to me, oh yeah, that's a timing thing. He reckons he rebuilt the carb. So there might be something wrong with that. I'm not too sure, but I'm just going to take that plug off. What I'm attempting to do here is I'm going to just check the gap on the points, because this thing started the other day. I moved it out of the garage and got it. Actually, what I'll do is I got it. I got it running, you know, just it's never given me a problem. You throw the ether in and it's all good to go. So I did that, but it died, so it was out of fuel. So I threw the last of my petrol in, and I'm just going to try and crank this around to see the timing mark. I looked at it the other day. What I ended up doing was flooding it, and it wouldn't start at all. So I thought, I'll just quickly look at the timing, which I did, and it was telling me it was set at, it looked like about 10 degrees after top dead centre. So that's no good. So I've marked up the crank. So that should be top dead centre now. Sorry about the rain. Alright, so I'm sorry I can't move my camera. But that's on top dead centre now. And my test light is on, which means that the points should be open. So I'm just going to pull the rotor off. It looks like it's a new rotor. Should just pull off. So the next thing I want to check is that is right on the rib. I'll just move that back ever so slightly to where I set it. It should hang on a sec. Right, test light's gone out. Okay, so that's set at, are they closed? Yep, they're closed. So if I bring that back around, there's the light coming on there, which they're opening. Bring it completely around to the top of the dwell, and I'm going to set those points to see if they're correct. Which I think they're actually set too close. So I'll just turn that off. Thank you. So it doesn't want to fire, that's fine. I'm just going to pull the number 1 plug out. Five, 3, 6, 2, 4. 1, 5, 3, 6, 2, 4. It is carbon fouled. Let's see if it's got a spark. Bloody hoses everywhere. Well, there's a good spark there. So if I take this plug out and whack it back in, some of you might be sitting there that have done this a lot more than me and more often and going, oh, I know what'll be wrong. It's cool. I'm just trying to work it out. This is, you know, just a hobby for me. I'm not any sort of master mechanic or anything. I'm mostly self-taught in what I've learned over the years. I have had some formal training. I never finished an apprenticeship. I would have liked to. I mean, my intention was to finish, but... Okay, well, we're back. Now, I'm just going to start recording on 0.5, so half of, let's just say 1, yeah. You can see better. Now, I've put the bonnet up. My back was getting so sore earlier. I'm trying to work on this here. It's just such little room. So I'm going to try and set the camera up. Bear with me. I did have it, as you can see, cable tied up here. I already tried it once. Where did it go? Here's the other one. So I'll try and find somewhere for this camera to go so I can do this. But what I've just gone and done is I've just gone inside to basically confirm that I was on the right path. And yes, my gut has been correct. What I suspected, so what happened the other day, this ran out of fuel. I moved it out. I got it just outside the garage. It ran out of fuel. I put some fuel in, and then I flooded it. I thought, because it was always starting, it needed to start with a seether. Previous owner told me he put a carb kit through the carburetor, and so he's fiddled around with that. It's had new points on. It's got a new cap, and the rotor button doesn't look too bad, but there has been misfiring. The condenser is meant to help take that away. So I thought, let's just give it a quick tune. But I got ahead of myself, and what I did is I went and set the timing down here first, which I shouldn't have done. I should have checked the points, but I was tired and my back was really sore, and I just couldn't be. What I'm doing now is I'm doing it the correct way with just basic tools. I used to be reasonably okay at doing this, but I doubt myself very easily with a lot of things, and second guess myself. So I just went inside and found the correct. I had it correct. It was 6 to 8 degrees BTDC before top dead center. So I had that right. My points gap's a little too close still. I put that at 14 thou, just going off what Gemini said, but it should be between 18 and 24 or 19 and 25. So I'm just going to set it at 21, 22 thou. So I've got my feeler gauges here, and as you can see, like, it's been such a long time since I've done any of this stuff. I'm going to see if I can get a brass one. Like, these are all rusted, you know, there's rust on them. What side are we? I can barely read them. So if I can find a, there's 14, that's no good. There's 6, what's that one? 16. No, there's no brass, so I'll just find a 19, 21, what's that, 22. Okay, so we're going to gap the points to this, and I'll do that when I get the distributor out. So I'm just trying to figure out where I can put the phone to set it up so that you can watch along. Is it going to work if I put it there? Not really. No, that's not going to help. I'm going to have to do that. But at the same time, so yeah, it's been a real long time since I have worked on points ignition systems. Oh gosh, I can't remember, honestly. I mean, the last one I would have worked on would have been my 308, which was in a VH Commodore, and back then that would have been, what are we now? That would have been 6 years ago. And I had a timing light. I never had a dwell meter. I've always wanted to buy one, but I've always gotten away without having one. So if you look at this down here, so one of the ways to tell, so this is gonna spin right around. So I'm just gonna give that a quick flick with the key, save myself cranking it for ages. So it's gonna go clockwise. Alright, so the rotor's spinning clockwise, and what you want it to do is when it gets around to top dead center on cylinder 1, which is what I'm doing here, I'm lining up the crankshaft. I put a paint mark on the notch the other day. Okay, so we're just coming up to TDC now. So it's gone back, so I need to go back a little bit more. Really hard to get it bang on. Back up a bit. Just a little bit more. Right, that's good there. So if you look at the rotor button, it's pointing past the whole engine. So that's what's telling me it's a tooth out. So that rotor should be pointing solid to cylinder 1. It should at least be pointing at where you would imagine the base of the spark plug to be in the head there. So I'm going to pull that out and turn it just one tooth.